Hi guys, welcome to the All Season Anglers YouTube channel. You join me today at home. Fishing's been very difficult recently, so today I, for the first time, am going to try and tie some jig flies. It's not something I've ever done before. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I have the fly tying equipment from my past, and I've tied a few flies, nothing great. But you know, don't take this as some sort of instructional video or anything. It's you know, you're tying them with me and you'll see how bad they are, so don't hate on me. If you're some expert fly tyer, I'm just having a go, and then I'll be looking to try these jig flies this weekend, to see if I can catch on them, you know. And there's nothing better, I think, than making your own lures and catching on them. So with not a lot of equipment, you know, you have access to be able to tie jig flies. You know, this is one I've made earlier. It's not a particularly good one, but I'm going to try and attempt to make another one. Just a typical bait fish type jig fly for perch. And then maybe I will also try and do a pike one, which is pretty much the same, but just a lot bigger. So without further ado, let's get on with the tying. So the first thing that I'm going to be using are these Fox micro jig heads. This is the 2 gram version. If you can see that, a bit of a reflection there. As I'm just doing it for my ultralight setup for perch. So yeah, that's the, you know, it's a small fly. It's a small, a very small jig. So first thing first is to place this into the vise. Yeah, that's pretty secure. Hopefully you can see that. First I'm going to whip on some 140 denier thread. This sort of just protects everything, gives a bit more thickness to the shank of the hook as well. So let's just start by just whipping this on the shank all the way down to the back. And what I tried to do here is just build a little bit of a mound, a little bit of a, as this is where my first time will go, so it just gives the backing something to butt up against. So just make a little bit of a thicker there. Let's just trim this tag end. What I'll also do is just give it a quick dab with super glue, just to protect the thread as well. Obviously they're toothy critters and it's quite easy for them to catch on the thread and snap it. So first of all, I'm going to tie in a bit of a tail. I'm just going to use some of this Supreme wing hair here. Don't know if you can see this. I'm just going to pull some threads off here. Just try and this has got sort of a crinkle already built into it. It's got a nice shine. As you can see, it's just going to catch. I'm just trying to tease these. So let's just get this on here. Probably going to do sort of a 60-40 just on this, just do a couple of loose turns and then just pull this back and just whip the front go. Let's give it a nice bit of flash in that towel as well. Right, just give that a quick dab of glue. And then just a couple more whips. Right, so what I'm also going to do is put some of these silver threads in. You don't need many, probably about 10 threads should do. Just want to try and get some on either side. I'll split that in two. I'll just put some down here. And again on the other side. I'll just put a couple of these turns on this. Right, it's a bit of a mess there, but what I'll do is I will tie something on the other side in a second. Let's just have a quick look on this side. Right, let's just take the other threads that have fallen off. Get these together. Bloody super glue just gets everywhere. Right, let's try and change these into a shape. And I'll do the same on this side. Let's put those down there. Whip these round. So we've just got a little bit of flash on either side then. I'll just trim these. Tidy it up. Right. Just gives it a little bit of flash down either side. Right, so now to add a bit more body to this. So I'm going to be using the silver scales fly tying. This is the crayfish fibre. Again, we really don't need a lot of this. We just take a small bunch. I would say here we go. Let's get cheese this just so we haven't got any flat ends, and it gives it a bit of a taper as well. Tie this one in. Just put this on here. A couple of loose. Twist round. Okay. Put another dab of glue on there. Just a couple of whips. A couple more whips on that. Let's just take another little bit of this as well. We're just trying to build up a bit of body on the jig fly. So if we just do it by section, just helps give it a bit of body. Again, just want to tease these apart. turns, just so that I can spread this all the way around. Whip in there. Just getting a bit of body to the fly. You know, as I've said, I'm no expert. This is my second perch jig fly that I've ever made, so you know, we're going on this journey together. It's going to be a bit rough, but I'm sure the perch don't care. So, oh, so it's the hook, which is going to be the top. What I'll do now is put another bit on here. Actually, I might try a little bit of this sort of this big fish fibre. It's sort of an off-whitey sort of grey. Could take a bit of this. Let's try this. Couple of loose turns. Just pull this back here. It's never as easy as it looks on the YouTube videos. Right. Now I'm just going to add just some chartreuse again in the body fibre. These are all artificial fibres. So Just want to try and make sure that this sort of goes either side. Like I say, this is let's just tighten that up. That's better. Got about even amounts either side. So. Just going to have a little bit of glue here. Right. Do it as well, tie. Let's see if this works. Just it's pretty much a let's try it and see if it works sort of scenario. Oh yeah, I don't think that looks too bad. Like I say, this is my first time, so whip on a few dabs of the super glue again. Right, let's have a look at this. So, get this up here. Just want to sort of trim it sort of shape that I want. That's nice, got a nice bit of flash in there, a nice bit of chartreuse down there. I think the last piece will be let's just tease the fibres. I'm just going to sort of tease it into, sort of trim it into that sort of bait shape, bait fish profile. So we've got the hook that stands out there. You know, first fly. I think that should be okay. Right, now all I need to do is put on a couple of eyes. So dab of glue. Same on this side. And sort of line them up. Oh. So there we go. My first proper attempt at a perch jig fly. Now, I will continue to make some more of these videos, so you can follow my journey on, and hopefully each time they'll get a little bit better. But I hope you enjoyed this, just to inspire you that, you know, you can have a go. You haven't got to be a professional fly tyer. And as we know, these perch and these pike, if you get something flashy in front of them, their natural instinct is they're going to attack it. So if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. Also on my channel at the moment, we are running a free custom lure giveaway. I'll put the link to that video up here, and if you just subscribe and comment and like on that video, you have the chance to win a one-of-a-kind custom lure. So tight lines everybody, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon.